Did you know that how full you feel depends on what you eat, since various meals have varied effects on how full you feel? For instance, compared to ice cream or a croissant, boiled potatoes or oatmeal require fewer calories to make you feel satisfied. Filling foods can prevent hunger and encourage you to eat less at your next meal. These kinds of meals ought to aid you in long-term weight management because of this. And that is why in today's video, we have brought you the 11 most filling foods to keep you healthy and on track with your weight loss journey. Before telling you about the list of filling foods, let's first examine what makes certain dishes more filling than others. Foods that are filling frequently exhibit the following traits. Number 1, a lot of protein. Studies show that the most satiating macronutrient is protein. Number 2, high in fiber. Fiber adds weight and prolongs your feeling of fullness. It could prolong digestion and impede stomach emptying. Number 3, energy density is low. This indicates that a food has few calories relative to its weight. Low energy density foods are highly filling. They normally have a low fat content but are high in water and fiber. In general, whole, unprocessed foods are more filling than processed foods and have more health advantages. As a result of their high volume and low calorie count, these high-volume meals help you feel satisfied without having to restrict your intake. This makes dieting simple and enduring. We want to discuss 11 of the most satisfying meals today that can help you lose weight quickly and easily. Number 1, boiled potatoes. Although they have a bad reputation, potatoes are actually quite wholesome and nutritious. Unpeeled, cooked potatoes are an excellent source of potassium and other vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C. Potatoes have a moderate amount of protein and fiber and are high in water and carbohydrates. Additionally, they are nearly fat-free. Potatoes are a relatively satisfying food compared to other high-carbohydrate diets. Research indicated that eating dinner with meat, veggies, and potatoes made participants feel fuller and less hungry than eating the same meal with rice or pasta. According to another research, potatoes contain a protein called proteinase inhibitor 2, PI2, which may act as an appetite suppressant, and this may contribute to them being so filling. Number 2, watermelons. Now, due to their fear of the simple sugars that the majority of fruits contain, many individuals limit their intake of fruit while they're on a diet. Fruit is one of the least calorie-dense foods you can consume, aside from veggies. And with watermelon, this is especially true. The water content of a watermelon exceeds 90%. This explains why an entire cup of watermelon only has 30 to 40 calories. This actually aids in stomach filling, hunger reduction, and belly fat burning. Number 3, eggs. Eggs are highly nutritious and healthful. The majority of the nutrients, including the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which may be good for eye health, are concentrated in the yolks. A fantastic supply of top-notch protein is eggs. All 9 of the necessary amino acids are present in around 6 grams of protein in a big egg. Additionally, highly full and having a high satiety index are eggs. According to one study, those who ate eggs and toast for breakfast felt less hungry and consumed fewer calories in their subsequent meal than those who ate cereal and milk with juice. An earlier study discovered that eating a protein-rich breakfast of eggs and lean beef made participants feel more satisfied and helped them choose healthier foods. Number 4, hot peppers and hot sauce. If you don't mind spicy meals, hot peppers and hot sauce are other fantastic alternatives that help you feel full. This is due to capsaicin, which is abundant in spicy peppers and speeds up metabolism and discourages future snacking. Additionally, several research demonstrates that spicy peppers decrease hunger. For instance, in one research, 2 groups were served the same meal with one exception. One party ordered the dish with a few spicy peppers, while the other group ordered salsa. The group who had the hot peppers also ended up eating their next meal with 200 fewer calories. In related research, there were 2 groups, one that ate meals with red peppers and the other that ate identical meals but without the red peppers. They were then permitted to have as much pizza as they pleased. The pizza was consumed by a lot fewer people in the group that had red peppers first. Number 5, oatmeal. A common breakfast option is an oatmeal porridge, which is made of oats. In particular, soluble fiber is known as beta-glucan. Oatmeal is a fantastic source of fiber and has very few calories. According to recent research, oatmeal made participants feel more satisfied and less hungry than ready-to-eat morning cereal. Additionally, they consumed fewer calories during lunch. Because of its high fiber content and capacity to absorb water, oatmeal has a filling effect. You may experience satiety benefits from soluble fiber such as the beta-glucan in oats. Additionally, it could promote satiety hormone secretion and postpone stomach emptying. Number 6. Vegetables. We want to talk broadly about veggies because many of them have calorie counts per unit of food that are so low that if we mention them, all the videos would just be about vegetables. Celery, cucumbers, and spinach are some of the satiating and least calorie-dense vegetables. Cucumbers, celery, and other water-rich vegetables are particularly low in calories. For instance, celery only has roughly 8 calories per 100 grams. You couldn't possibly eat enough celery to even maintain your weight if you nibbled all day. Even though broccoli and cauliflower have more calories than celery, they nonetheless work well to sate your appetite and put an end to hunger. Naturally, veggies are incredibly healthy since they are a rich source of vitamins and minerals. It's a good idea to start with a salad or some stir-fried veggies before going on to the main dish if you ever need to curb your appetite. Number 7. Fish. The protein of the highest grade is abundant in fish. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are necessary lipids that must be derived from diet, are also abundant in them. One 2008 study found that omega-3 fatty acids may make overweight or obese people feel fuller longer. Additionally, some studies suggest that compared to other forms of protein, the protein in fish may have a higher impact on feeling full. On the satiety index, fish outperforms all other protein-rich foods such as eggs and meat. Of all the tested foods, fish came in second place. Another older research evaluated beef, chicken, and fish protein content. The scientists discovered that fish protein had the most powerful impact on satiety. Number 8. Popcorn. Popcorn is another fantastic carbohydrate you may enjoy as a satisfying snack. Popcorn is incredibly full and satiating, particularly for a food that is entirely composed of carbohydrates. This is mostly due to the low energy density and high fiber content of popcorn. Number 9. Soups. Although there is conflicting data, liquids are frequently thought to be less satisfying than solid meals. Soups, on the other hand, differ slightly. Research indicates that solid meals made with the same components may not be as full as soups. In a previous study, participants were randomly assigned to have a substantial lunch, chunky soup, or smooth soup that had been processed in a food processor. Then, the pace at which the meal exited the stomach and feelings of fullness were gauged. It's interesting to note that the smooth soup, which was followed by the chunky soup, had the largest effect on feeling full and the slowest rate of stomach emptying. Number 10. Cottage cheese. Let's say, however, that you dislike fish. In that case, we hope you like dairy, as cottage cheese is also a highly satisfying protein source. Unlike milk, which mostly consists of rapidly digestible whey protein, cottage cheese primarily consists of slowly digestible casein protein, which is why it is so satisfying. While casein protein might take up to 4 hours to digest, whey protein can do so in as little as 20 to 30 minutes. So, cottage cheese will aid in your ability to maintain satiety. All types of cottage cheese will make you feel full, but if you're attempting to cut calories to lose weight, you should choose the skim or 0% fat versions. Number 11. Nuts. Almonds and walnuts, for example, are nutrient-rich and high in energy as snacks. They're high in healthy fats and proteins, and studies suggest that they're highly satisfying. Other studies have emphasized the significance of correctly chewing nuts. In a recent study, chewing almonds 40 times compared to 10 or 25 times resulted in a higher decrease in appetite and an increase in sensations of fullness. Another analysis of 13 studies found that by changing the levels of specific hormones that control appetite, chewing food more thoroughly could decrease self-reported hunger and food intake.